taking a look right now at some of the reactions from Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, the attorneys, everyone in the courtroom during these closing arguments. Let's bring in the rest of our guests joining us tonight. Dr. Carole Lieberman, forensic psychiatrist, trial expert, witness, and columnist. Dr. Carole Lieberman, we saw a lot from Amber Heard today. I want to take a look as she's listening to Camille Vasquez's rebuttal. Here talking kind of about the concept of you either believe everything she said or you believe nothing. Your thoughts about Amber Heard and her reaction and this dynamic between her and Camille Vasquez?
Well, Amber Heard today was a little bit more self-confident, it seemed, because she had her two main lawyers, really speaking out for her, in a long narrative. But, the idea of you either believe everything or nothing, I mean, that's kind of a dangerous idea, because I think at this point, most people don't, but they've shown, it has been amazing how they have shown, broken down her lies one by one, having people testify who Amber's side could not have, and Amber could not have expected to testify. The Hicksville manager, Kate Moss, of course, the TMZ employee. All of these people who testified, maybe not the Hicksville manager, he wasn't under any kind of threat, but Kate Moss, she doesn't need her 15 minutes of fame. The TMZ man, he could well be sued by TMZ. We saw what happened when they came into court. So I think that they were very surprised that there were these people, a whole list of people who were there, who were abutting what she had to say. And so, isn't it like if they don't believe one thing that she says, then shouldn't they be disregarding everything that she says? I think that's the major point. And
that's exactly what Camille Vasquez was arguing. And if they buy into that, that could be the road to victory. Okay, so as we sit here now with the jury getting ready to make a decision, somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. But who has more to lose? Let's bring back in my guests, Dr. Judy Ho, Dr. Carole Lieberman, and Susan Constantine. Dr. Carole Lieberman, who do you think has more to lose here?
I think Johnny Depp has more to lose because he had more in the first place. What he had already achieved, and also what she took away, what all of this her defamation took away from him. So he has more to lose on a personal and a professional level. Now, it's so interesting that they have brought in this whole, which seems to me like a Hail Mary, but maybe that's because I've already long ago decided in favor of Johnny Depp. But they're bringing in this whole First Amendment thing. That to get the jury to think, even if, Ben Rottenborn said, Amber wins even if there's no proof of abuse because of the First Amendment. Well, that's not true. And so they're now changing it into, of course, everybody, on the jury is going to want to, we have to believe in the First Amendment. But the First Amendment has some exceptions to it, like you can't yell fire in the middle of a theater. And obviously there is such a thing as defamation, or they wouldn't be at this trial. So that is just a way of trying to get around the fact that there was no proof that Amber could show.
Susan Constantine, Dr. Carole Lieberman, Dr. Judy Ho, thank you all so much. Appreciate your time, your expertise, and I'm sure we'll speak next week as this jury continues their deliberations.